shoulder, you're just going to go to the right. Do the next one. Ready? You ready now? Now, just touch the same one again and we'll stop. Clap for her because she's good at it. Now, when you first do this, you're kind of playing the kid. Because you touch the shoulder and you're really doing it, but she's getting better at it. And I'm doing this with Aboriginal kids in the outback. I'm in Australia now. I got the half crescent boob rings. And I'm sweating, man. I'm dying because everything in Australia tried to kill you. There's a poster in the faculty room. If this spider bites you, get straight to hospital. This one bites you, get straight to the cemetery. I know, right? They think it's funny. I'm like, that's not funny. What are you trying to kiss them? So I'm sweating now, and they go, Kevin, you okay? You look knackered. Knackered means effed. In Australia, if you do a keynote and don't say the F-bomb, you don't get hired again. They're very real, okay? It's a penal colony that turned into a country, so you gotta say those words. So I'm sweating like crazy right going there, and I'm teaching these Aboriginal kids, and we're doing these iPads, and I noticed on the door going into the hut, there's slices on the door frame. I said, what's this slices? He said, oh, it's machete marks. I said, come again? Machete marks, from the last uprising. Come again? Well, the sorry business. I'm like, what the crap are you talking about? Last night, some bloke killed another guy with the Aboriginal spear. It's 35,000 years old and they know how to use them, but Australian government doesn't intervene in these tribal affairs. But they're probably going to do a reprisal, and it might be at school. So at school we have lockdown dates. They come down fast, we go inside, we pull the second set in if they get through. If they breach that one, we're knackered. Great. I'm so glad to be here for the day we die. Yay, good times. Yay. But what really won was this music, because we didn't need language. So they speak this language that I don't speak, oldest spoken language on the planet. I speak English. That's my problem. I want to know more languages, but I need to learn more. But do the best I can. So I've got the kids doing this, right? So what happens, I touch her shoulder, she touches his shoulder, his shoulder, his shoulder. I got 5 kids now playing together. And then I teach them a song, right? So we're going to do this again. We're going to start with that E, ready? Now what I do is I have you float just right above it, so you're so fast, ready? I'm going to start the song, ready? Can you feel the love tonight? This is the way you left me, I'm not pretending. No love, no hope, no glory, no happy ending. 'Cause you were amazing, we did amazing things. If I could, then I would. You getting this? I did 1,000 songs this way. So I just make the sheet music for me, just put the letter on it. We all can do it tomorrow. The purists are like, that's not real music. You know what you can do? You can shut up. Pardon us while we rock. Give it up for my girl. Why am I showing you this? Okay? I'm in Australia and I see this band that does this, and I come home to my wife's under-resourced elementary room. They don't have iPads. They don't have anything. My tithing isn't at church. My tithing is at school. I spend money at school. So I go online and I find reconditioned iPads because they're $100 or $50. And they're old, but they work. And GarageBand is free. I'm gonna rock the freaking world. So you're gonna go online and buy Paper Jams guitars. They're this long cardboard with a strap. Why? It's a strap. Velcro on the iPad, Velcro on the, stick it on. I got a band, what's up? I get lights, fog machines, the whole thing. We have rock and roll night. Tradigital concert night. Tradigital concert night. Bring mom's phone, whatever you got. It sounds terrible at first. Trust me, it sounds terrible at first. Like a cat, picking up a cat with pliers. It's awful. But they get better. And they get better. And before long, it's great. Not only is it great, but the parents want to be in the show. I can play one of those. Dad, we'll have another night for parents. This is about your kid having a big moment here. Can we just do that? So that's what we did, right? We had the big night. But I want to do something else with you. Because we did this, right? And I start them easy because there's no way she can fail. Right? I rehearsed that. A lot of times we rehearse backstage, and then I act like we just now doing it. I'll be like, I need somebody to say like you. And we already rehearsed last night for 2 hours. So she's gonna have a Sarah Boyle moment, right? I dream a dream of tomorrow. I did this out of Little River, Kansas. This little girl comes up, but this happens to me all the time. I picked the right kid. No one knew she sang. This is a secret little genius. She gets on that mic. Damn, girl got pipes. I mean, she get flat out sang. You know what I mean? Whole room crying. These are teachers. We didn't know that. What a damn shame, man. Why didn't we know that? Guess what happened? She sent me an article from the paper. Guess who sings the national anthem at every home game now? Because I was there an hour. How do we see them better? How do we do that? How do we get the talent out itself, right? So while we got GarageBand open, and by the way, any of you can open, if you got an iPhone, you got GarageBand. I promise you there's 10 things you can do on an Android too, but I don't know them right now, but we can know them. I can ask my 60,000 Twitter followers what are the best Android music apps, and you got it. But you got to follow me to get it. I can't do it all, right? But if I'm on here and I click this, I can scroll. If I scroll, I can get acoustic drums, smart drums. Smart drums are going to play for you, but I want you to be able to try to play. Okay, so we're going to hit that. By the way, this is a girl who always wanted to play drums, and she's not going to get any drums, but if I get her excited and mom and dad see that, they might buy her some drums. And if not, maybe the community will buy her some. I got to start somewhere. So this is, I want you to play, just make some sounds. No rules. Okay. She liked the big one, right? She liked the big one. That's my thing. Okay, now I'm going to give you something to do, okay? We're going to go do that. Now we're going to go. Now we're going to go. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Give it up, y'all. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay, all right, let's put the whole thing together, ready? If we do, girl, you really got me going, you got me so. And by the way, down here, I got a TC Helicon pedal. Bought online, got it cheap, $600. Not online, on eBay. And why do I want it? Because I can step on that, and suddenly I'm 4 people. Watch this, right? Let's pretend we're doing Take It Easy by the Eagles, and when I get to the chorus, I want it to be the Eagles, right? So I'm doing. Well, I've been running down the road, trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna start me on, 'cause she's a friend of mine. Watch, I'm gonna step on this, ready? Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. I can put any band in there. Taylor Swift, got it. Name one, I got it. Not only that, it sounds like the guitar, all of it. So you got a girl that wants to be in a band, but she don't have a band? Yes, she does. You got TC Helicon pedal, and you bought it. Or your friends bought it, or someone bought it. And they start playing. I know it's cheating, don't care. We're gonna get her. We're gonna get her this year. So she's playing, how many times you play drums in front of people? On a phone. What's the ingredient? She's willing. And you guys aren't mean. That's all I need. You got a mean school culture? None of this happens. None of it happens. Kids won't try it in front of kids who won't try it. Teachers won't try it in front of people who won't try it. You gotta start with culture. You gotta build one room. I don't care if there's 3 people in there. Start small, keep adding a kid. Anyone mean? They gotta go. I'm sorry, you gotta go. We don't destroy people here. And before long, that 3-person room becomes the entire damn school. But it happened because this was cool. She got a costume. I spent money. Tell me you can't go to the thrift store and get some. She looks like she's a heart. Crazy on you. I said crazy on you. So I want you to give me that. We're gonna try to put a song together. You can move a little bit. Way down in Louisiana, New Orleans, way back up in the woods. No, it's a happy accident. It's good, right? So I want to give her some structure so she can't lose, but then I want to give her a challenge that she can do on her own, and I'll give her headphones, and she'll be like, Taryn, I said, when you think it's good, honey, we'll plug you in. And what do I mean by plug you in? I don't have any money, but there is a barn where all the old computers are, and every one of those old computers had white, cheap speakers, and they all plug in to phones and computers with an 1/8-inch stereo cable. So I go on Amazon and buy 3 first, 3 cables to 1. It's what's plugged in over there. So I can plug in a phone, I can plug in an iPad, I can plug in an Android. We got all those things. Now you're a band. Now how do I do that? In class on Friday, if you're all caught up in your work, it's band practice. Yeah, and they'll come in, catch me, I'll be in trouble. I don't care. So that's a band. Most bands don't survive the naming of the band. Have you noticed that? They had a big fight naming the band, the band broke up before they even made music. That's what happens. Right? But no, they have to earn the band time. And before long, they got something they're proud of, and we have a big parent night. And we have Grammys, and people vote. I ran red carpet in a limousine, and the kids walk down the red carpet, and we call the news. And kids that nobody cared about are suddenly rock stars. Because I'm a crazy man. If I worked at your school, would you join me or avoid me? Some of you would join me. Some of you would push. We need more than me. If I die in a car wreck, this can't be over. This can't be over. The kids need this. Kids need moments, right? So I'm gonna give you something like a little bit different. You're gonna be a little faster. So you can improvise. Anytime you want, you can do a roll. So do it. Go, girl. Do it again. Shiny. Okay. Now I want you to improvise on this. Ready? One more thing. Let's pretend you got a kid. No sense of rhythm. Not this. Not this. You got a kid that doesn't have any rhythm. And usually it's an administrator I get here and they got nothing. They got nothing. I'm just saying, I gotta work real hard when I got a principal. Usually. But now we're gonna do something else. We're gonna do smart drums. So we hit this and we go do smart drums. And why smart drums? Because they don't have to work so hard. So when you hit, roll the dice. That little house music. Now, you can improvise any way. You can hit over here and hit a hand clap, right? Just roll dice again. Now, the clap, right? Now, all you guys clap. Start there, and then work your way towards 3 hands, right? Okay, now we're going to stop and hit that guitar button there. How many of you think you can do this for kids? I know you could, right? So what you do is start with 1 or 2 or 3 kids. Just start. Most of this is just for you, so you're not scared. Because you don't want to make a fool of them. So don't do it in front of anybody. I wouldn't do it in front of anybody. Right? But I found out, did I ask some questions about her? I did, didn't I? Because I knew who she was. I had to have someone willing that people would like. I had to have a mascot. Y'all like, she's so cool, I like her. But it could be any of you, right? And I want it to be all of you. I want to have an event where we all bring our stuff. We have a music night. We have amplifiers and an open bar. We're crazy in here. Y'all go home with the secret recipe. You're rocking out with kids. Raise your hand if this sounds fun. This sounds fun. Why not? Why? Could school be fun? Does it have to suck? What if it was fun? You're going to have people who don't like. You're wasting time. Not enough rigor in here. Rigor. People love that word. Rigor. Grr. They throw it around like some medieval punishment word. Pillage, plunder, and rigor. It implies pain. Should hurt. A little messy hurt when I learned it too. Does it have to? What if it was fun? What if you replaced rigor with fun? Am I crazy? What if you replaced rigor with engagement? What if they loved it because it was the best thing they ever did instead of the worst thing that ever happened? That happens, right? You work with those kids. Worst day of their whole school. How do we change this? We can change this, right? You gotta be crazy. You gotta take a chance. You're gonna have to you gotta take the medicine yourself. She's up here wearing a hat. Wearing a hat. But I brought the hat. You gotta get the hat too. Go get that. Start small. Start small. When you do this, you better film it and send it to me. Because I want to know it's going. It's moving, right? It's doing something cool. Now, by the way, let's say we want to be posh. We go over here. Oh, this is still free, right? We're going to be posh. We're going to scroll through, and you're going to try the same thing, but with bloody stringed instruments, right? So we're going to go to the band, the cello. We're going to go smart strings. Oh my God, these are strings from the cello. Now hit the letters, and you'll be plucking the violin. Okay, now you're going to rub your finger up and down on the line. And go up and down, don't stop. On one of them. Change the next chord. And by the way, let's do it in the same order so we can do the same songs, right? Start with that first one. Welcome to the first annual Too Posh for School concert. Tell me your first name. This is Donna, by the way. Donna, y'all. Donna what? Dang you. You say dang you? The name, Donna Dangyu. Now I'm going to say it really fast. Donna Dangyu. And she's going to bring you some of her favorite selections. It's all about the kids, man. It's having this great time. So you've got classical, right? We got bass guitar, we got regular guitar, we got every piano. And a free app we can use now, right? Kind of cool, sort of cool, right? Give it up for my girl. While I got you here for a minute, I do whole things on just this. Like we do a whole day just on apps. But I want to show you a couple more apps that I like for kids to get started. I want to pull this out so I got a little more room here. A little more. Okay, this is pocket guitar. It's $1.99. Turns my phone into. Now, why is this cool? Because it looks just like that. But you can't cheat. You got this is an E major. A. Now I can touch one finger across and do all the strings with one finger. So if I was doing happy birthday to you. Everybody's got an iPhone somewhere. Mom's got a bling down phone. She's rocking. And then she buys her guitar for Christmas. On her way. The app is $1.99. Cool? Kind of cool? Sort of cool? Wait, there's more. A couple more I gotta show you. Okay? That was pocket guitar. Harmonica lets you play your phone like a harmonica. Don't let just anyone do this to your device. Oh my God. I'm gonna scroll over here. I gotta show you ocarina. Ocarina turns your phone into a flute. What? No! Right, you put your fingers here. You blow in the mic. Wait a second. Hold on, I'll make it louder here. Yeah, turn it down. Can you hear that? Sheet music online, thousands of songs converted to 4 dots. If the dot is purple, the kid's fingers down. If the dot is white, the kid's fingers up. This is easy. Now they're doing Christmas caroling on old devices or off service phones, and you're the crazy teacher who's famous for starting bands and getting kids hooked. If you can hook them, you can cook them. But you can't hook them if you can't cook them, right? So that's one. Voice band lets you hum into it and turns your voice into the instrument. Synthesizer, piano. Also, it is pitch correct. So if your kid's off pitch, no, she's not. That's cheating. I love it when they say that's cheating because I know who my enemies are. Go away, Mr. Perfect. You can do that somewhere else. Because we're going to do this. We're not going to let things stop us anymore. We're not doing it, right? So if this is interesting, we should talk. Most of the things I show you, they're on video already. They're on my YouTube channel, stuff like that. What you need is a person who comes up here, right? So how do we do this? I want to do more of this. I want to have breakout sessions where you invent 3 things that I didn't even do. And now suddenly you all take it home and try it and come back next year and you show us 5 things you did this year. This worked and I don't know why. Cool. And then we all write it down and we do more stuff. We start this movement about what's possible. It's all crazy stuff. And the perfect people, they won't pay attention. They don't care. So let's just do it anyway. What do you think? Kind of cool. Give it up for my girl. She does it exactly. Take a picture of her over there and make sure you post it, okay? And I want to put this on the social media. Wear that over there and get some good pictures, okay? Give it up for her one more time. Woo!